Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Play Legend of Grimrock 2, the Isle of the Deranged, of course, in hard. This party is not the Republican Party, this party is not the Democratic Party, this party is the Leader Party. Consisting of people that, if you ask my wife, should be shot to the moon without any kind of oxygen. In my opinion, they're people who try to do the best for their country, which does not mean it's the best for the world, it's not the best for the press, it's not the best for liberty, and it's not the best for, well, basically a lot of people, but it's the best for their people. At least their people who want to live under their rule in their land. And if you do that and want that, I think you can live pretty well with them. With that being said, who are our heroes? We have Mr. Thrump. Like him or don't like him, it's with everyone here, it's your personal decision. I personally would not necessarily vote for him, but he's a elected leader. If you like the election system or not is up to you, but well, they choose it, and now they have it, and now they have him, and well, deal with it. We have Mr. Erdogan. Well, not my personal favorite. I would not vote for the guy, but I'm not a religious person, and I have very, very, very low opinion on Islam in general, because religion itself is some kind of... I must be careful what I say, because my wife is a religious teacher, but, well, I think I said enough. You get my point. Then we have Mr. Putin. You can say what you want, he's competent in my eyes, very, very competent. Would I align with him? Hell no. Would I trust him? Hell no. Do I think he's able to lead a country very well? Oh yes, he is. And then we have Mr. Assad. Well, you can call him a mass murderer. I think that fits with more than one of these guys. But basically, he's trying to do what is best for his people and for himself. And therefore, well, he's a leader. What should I say? What's the idea of the build, you might ask, if you not have stopped watching by now because your liberty bites you in your ass, or your opinion is so much different from mine that you have to stop because you cannot bear it. Whatever. It's resistances on one hand, because these guys resist everything. Fire, shock, poison, cold, free press, and UN letters which tell them they're horrible persons, most of them. Yeah, I think that's a good way to play, because resistance, armor will not get you far in this game, and evasion will not get you far in this game, as I see it. But resistance actually will. Resistance works pretty well. So with that being said, we will not build on armor or dodge. We will build on critical hits, accuracy, throwing weapons, and light weapons. Because we're going all out. We're doing the preemptive first strike. Nuclear, you could say. Because in the end we'll be throwing 4 weapons, 2 weapons with each, so 8 weapons in total, with a high chance of critical hit due to the fact that we are all rooks, which means per level we get a critical bonus, with critical we get a critical bonus, and we'll do everything we can to rise our critical up to astronomical levels. With that being said, let's get on the move. Yeah, we've got trousers. This is, I think, the most horrible trousers you can get your hands on. This one here is okay with protection +2. This one here is pretty terrible with willpower -1. And not that we're going to cast anything, because we don't believe in that. So, what is there to know about the start here? Well, of course, we'll be running like hell, because behind us there will be everything. From golems to trolls to hydras to what I know. All the terrible stuff. So there is no place of staying, because you cannot fight any of those. You have no room to maneuver, no room to do anything. No kiting, nothing. We play this in hard. That means there is not a lot room for mistakes. We'll keep the rocks, because we like throwing weapons. We will arm ourselves as best as we can with the good trousers. Please come forward. Thank you, sir. Poison, that will be useful later on. Our first weapon, hooray! So we don't need this goals of I don't care. So we keep them as they are. And we push the button to go forward. Now there will be our first enemy. It's a mummy. Critical! I was thinking about critical, making a jingle or something for the critical hits, because hopefully we'll have a ton of critical hits in the end. And do not underestimate those guys. They can hit you pretty hard. Yay! Food. Yeah, the farmers didn't go that well because for one, we don't have enough food. And second... Whoa! You bite me! I've been bitten by a snail! Do I look like a vegetable or what? Since when can these things bite anyone anyway? How? Well, at least it gives food, so I'm not... well, I am complaining. I know I am complaining. Okay. So, firebombs, very, very useful. Scrolls, not very useful, because that is only the hint that we must place the poison here. But what we should do is move like hell to get this little bugger here out. Maybe we should throw a stone at him, just to get his attention. Are you kidding me? Oh, he has seen us. And there he comes. Ugly as he is. The little bugger. Perhaps I should call him newspaper. Yeah, I know. Free speech. Well, this is free speech. Yeah, you can call it hate speech, but when you talk bad about Mr. Putin or Mr. Assad or Mr. Trump or even Mr. Hitler, that's not hate speech. That's just objective reporting. But when you say something against free speech, then it's hate speech. Or when you say something about refugees, it's hate speech. What is this guy doing? Sir? Are you fleeing, sir? Could not believe that guy was running. But he's resilient, I give him that. I'm fighting with a bone and a knife. Well, at least we've got our throwing knife ourselves now, which is pretty neat, pretty nice. And we've got bombs, oh yes. And these are pretty good bombs because these bombs are actually freezing people. And that is more useful than you might think. Da-na-na! Oh, so you can lock that up. Why should you do that? Okay, everything we can get our hands on is welcome. The main problem here is that, if I remember, yes, that is locked, so it's no use to us. But at least we got mushrooms. And potions. Could have been worse, could have been worse, could have been worse. Oh boy. Okay, some armor, which is good because it rises our evasion. And there are a lot of nasty things in here that we actually cannot beat at this point because we don't have any real weapons. In there, I think there should be a crystal that we can use if things go even worse than planned. There's some evildoers in there. And I hear flying thingies. Oh, and they're throwing thingies. I totally love throwing thingies. Sadly, you cannot throw arrows. Okay, if we put a torch in here, that will open, but actually we don't want that. Aha! Wonderful. Come to me, my little friend. Don't worry, we can pick up all the stuff that we throw at him the moment we kill it. That's the point about missile weapons. You cannot get the bullets back. And see? Everyone got his favorite throwing stuff back. So we'll stay out of that because that's far more trouble than we can handle. Far more trouble. Now we must be really careful because one of this, I think it was the other one, opens. Yeah. Like hell. Okay, we'll fight that thing here. We must be careful, however, that the big ugly tree thingy mushroom guy is not following up, because that would be really bad. We cannot fight them all at the same time. And these little tree things here are actually more effective than you might think. I should use the dagger. Not the bone. Ooh, critical! Good work. There is one more evil mushroom guy here that we should immediately deal with. Yeah, fire does extra damage to the mushroom. What we could really use is a level up. Haha, die. Would you do me the favor and die? Oh yeah. Very nice. Okay, I've got no opening method for that right now. I don't think that opens anything. No, it does not. We have no way of opening this. We could open that, but I don't think it will get us anywhere. No. Scroll of Darkness. Fire, water, air. Yeah, that's our mission later on. Okay, with this being cleared, I think we can pull that leather, which will actually release guys here. Ooh, aggressive! Are we? Didn't really hit him that hard, did we? I hate this sound of that flying shit. Excuse me. The flying monsters, they're really tough. And we have a problem. We don't have the right weapons to deal with this thing. I could really use a real weapon here. 2 damage, honestly. At least it died. And we found some arrows. Not that we can use the arrows because we've got no bow. And we'll not find a bow in a very long time if I get it right. And there are more of this flying whatever thing is there. But that's beyond the point. That's beyond the point. We don't care for that right now. We want to open this wonderful chest. And get out a book of knowledge. And a crystal flower. Are you kidding me? Well, that's a skill point. Okay, skill point. Yes, actually, I want you to read that. And I want you to become better at criticals. Accept. We want to max out criticals first because I want to sing my critical song as often as humanly possible. Okay, we have no key to proceed here, so there's nothing we can do there. We cannot go there because there's the big bad flying, I don't like that thing. So the only way we can actually go is here. Okay, I have to stop the recording. See you all next time. Bye!